Hi, this is Debra Sayble-Thornbrugh, and I'm going to show you how to get around in Module 2. It's a little bit different from Module 1 in our PowerPoint class. So first, of course, you have to log into Canvas. This is your home page for our PowerPoint class in Canvas. From here, click the Modules button here or the Modules link up in the upper left area to go to the Modules page. And you might need to scroll the page up to see the newest module information. Module 2 should be listed here, and these are all the different parts. You need to first go to the overview of Module 2. So you would click Overview of Module 2. And it tells you a little bit about what to expect in Module 2. It deals with something called information graphics. These are any kind of illustrations other than text alone that can illustrate or give you information in a visual way that helps people in your audience understand what it is you're trying to convey to them, especially if you have to show them data of any kind or something that's really highly technical. So as I scroll up the page, here are the learning objectives. This is what you're going to learn about in PowerPoint through this module. You get to work with shapes, theme colors, styles, pictures and illustrations. You get to work with a couple of features called Word Art and Smart Art, and charts and tables and lots of different ways to illustrate information. So as we move down into this area, here's the summary of the tasks for Module 2. There's a very short lecturette in Canvas. It's the next page after this one. Then you're going to watch a video clip that I made demonstrating how to use tables and charts in a PowerPoint slideshow. And that video link is here in Canvas. You're going to read Chapter 2, but it's a little bit different than Chapter 1 in that I need you to read it in the SimNet website online, and as you read, you're going to do all of the chapter's interactive Let Me Try tutorials that are in the textbook online. I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a moment. Then you're also going to do, of course, an assigned PowerPoint project in PowerPoint 2016 software. But there's also going to be some additional customized steps to this project that's not in the book. It's here in Canvas, so I'm going to show that to you in just a moment. Please take note that there is no discussion to be posted for this module, so you don't have to worry about that. And now I'm going to click in the lower right corner to the next page. This is the lecturette page. It talks a little bit about information graphics and what they mean and how they can be used. Some examples of information graphics are here. And that's the lecturette. It's very short. Then click Next to go to the required reading and tutorial. So what you would see is this. You would have to log in right through this window. You can click right here where it says username. This is your SimNet link or bridge to SimNet from within Canvas. So you would click here and type whatever your username is, and then you would type your password and click sign in. Once you sign in to SimNet and you see the home page for our PowerPoint class right here, you're going to click over to this group where it says Reading with SimNet Tutorials to do. So you would click anywhere on this block to get into that group, and you should see this orange-topped square. This says Required Reading and do all the Let Me Try tutorials for Module 2, PowerPoint Chapter 2, Illustrating with Pictures and Information Graphics. And you would just click right on this block, and it will open your Chapter 2. Now, you can click right here just to open your chapter, open the book to that Chapter 2. And as you read Chapter 2, you're going to come across these Let Me Try tutorials. Now I've already sent you, you've already seen a video on how to do those. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to make it available to you to make sure that you, in Canvas that is, so that you can watch it, and just in case you're not sure what to do. But basically, all you do is you read through the chapters right here in SimNet, just as I'm doing. I'm scrolling the page up, and every now and then you're going to come across these three buttons: the blue Show Me button, the orange Guide Me button, and the green Let Me Try button. Now, the only one you have to do is the Let Me Try one. It's very short. Some of them are only like 45 seconds long, not even a minute long. There's a bunch of these throughout the chapter. They're very, very short, as I said, a minute or so. And every time you do one, you earn more points towards your grade, because you are going to be graded on those. Now, if you don't want to do the graded part first, if you want a little practice, then you should do the Show Me and Guide Me practice tutorials first. You're not going to be graded on those, and you can do those over and over again as many times as you want to make sure you understand what you're supposed to do, and then go here into the Let Me Try button and actually do the one that's going to be graded. And then as you keep scrolling through and reading the chapter, as I said, you're going to come across a bunch of these through the chapter, and just the only ones you have to do are the Let Me Tries. When you're done, you're going to go back to Canvas, or you can just log out, go back to Canvas, and you're going to move on to the next piece once you finish with all the Let Me Try tutorials. And the next bit is this page where I have posted a video that I made that shows how to use tables and charts in a PowerPoint slide. So again, this isn't really required, but I do recommend that you watch it because it might offer you some insight into how it actually works. So after watching the video, when you're ready to start the project, you can click Next here and go to the next piece of Module 2. This explains everything you need to know about this project. It's called Independent Project 2-6. It is due by September 20th, which is true for everything in Module 2. The project is worth 60 points altogether, and you're going to upload your PowerPoint file here. So the first section here just explains what you're going to do and where to find the project steps and instructions in the textbook. You're going to create, work on and modify a PowerPoint slideshow that is trying to get help, volunteer help for an animal shelter. So there are several student data files you're going to need to use in this project, and they are posted down a little bit further down this page for you. So this talks about those student data files, this section here, student data files. And as I scroll the page up some more, you can see that there are 6 different files. Most of them are JPEG files, which means graphics, little pictures and illustrations. And only one of them is the actual PowerPoint slideshow that you are going to start with, and that is this one here, You Can Help. So just follow the instructions in the project steps in the book, and it will tell you when to open any of these and when to use any of these files. Until or before you start the project, you should probably download all of these files onto your own computer so they're easy to get to and find when you need them. Finally, at the bottom of this page, you have this section here. There is an additional task worth 10 points. So after you've completed the project, there is this one extra thing you're going to be doing. And no, this is not extra credit. This is part of the 60 points for Module 2's project. You're going to follow these instructions. There are 4 steps here, and what it's basically telling you is at the end of the project slideshow, you're going to add an extra slide at the end of the slideshow, and you're going to do a search engine of looking for a local animal shelter somewhere within San Diego County. You're going to copy the URL or internet address for that website of that animal shelter in San Diego County, and then you're going to follow the rest of these steps. Basically, what you're doing is doing a little bit of online realistic research and creating a slide where people can find that actual information. Finally, so you're just going to be doing one extra slide, but you do have to pick up a URL and make a hyperlink. In the evaluation, it tells you what things are worth. So the Let Me Try tutorials, when you're reading Chapter 2 in SimNet, those are worth a total of 10 points. The project itself, the animal shelter project itself, is 50 points, and the extra slide you have to do at the end of the slideshow, the additional task, is worth 10. So the whole of Module 2 is worth 10 plus 50 plus 10. So it's 70 points for all of Module 2. If you have questions, please let me know as soon as possible. And if you can, also, if you're asking for help with your project, please attach a copy of your file to your email so I can actually see what it is you're doing. Thank you.